5 takeaways from the Browns 2023 draft. This from BrownsWire.com. Number 1, Andrew Berry has no issue using day 3 picks on high upside players with questionable character. DeJuan Jones skipping the Senior Bowl, not weighing in on Pro Day, kind of the footnote there. Number 2, the building is quite fond of Jerome Ford, as the Browns did not take a running back in the draft. Number 3, they are finally getting greedy at wide receiver, and that's a good thing. Number 4, it seems like the Siaki Ika selection was a Jim Schwartz pick. 5, they are banking on a revitalized front 4 leading to improved linebacker play. And Tyler, you know, when you look at that, I had said that yesterday because the question was asked, why didn't they take a linebacker? They think all their linebackers that they re-signed are going to be healthy, and they think they're not going to have guards and linemen all over them because they've pushed through the defensive tackles.
Yeah, I still would have liked to see them add a linebacker earlier in the draft. I think the one that really sticks out to me is Trenton Simpson, the linebacker from Clemson that we've talked about. The fact that he fell that far and the Browns didn't draft him really surprises me, or they didn't even trade up for him to be able to secure him. That surprised me, and then him going to the Ravens really hurt. But just off that list that you shared, I mean, being able to get DeJuan Jones where they did, and I know there are some character concerns out there, he's going to be a starting offensive tackle for the Browns at some point. I really believe that, and I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong. I mean, look at the size, 6'8", 374 pounds. He is an elite run blocker, 85 grade, elite pass blocker, 78.3, and zone grade, a 90.8. So he is elite at a lot of the same offense that the Browns are going to end up running here with Deshaun Watson. So I think that's just a home run draft pick, especially when you get to pick 111. It was a no-brainer because you have your future right tackle. And then talking about wide receiver, Cedric Tillman, again, he was not someone that I really looked at a lot just because due to age. Andrew Berry likes to stick within his age guardrails. The fact they took him, it shows that doesn't really matter as much. They're looking for really good football players, and I think that really stands out. 6'3", 213 pounds. He is someone that I think if he would have been able to come out in 2021 or would have came out in the 2021 draft, he would have been a lot higher of a draft pick because he was phenomenal in 2021. 2022 had a broken ankle injury that really affected his season, only played in 6 games. But if you look at the injury he suffered, and it looks really bad, the fact he was even able to come back in 2022 is remarkable. And the fact that he even did just shows how much he loves the game of football. So love that pick. And then Siaki Ika, that is for sure a Jim Schwartz pick. You could see how, I mean, the Browns even showed it basically, how happy Jim Schwartz was to be able to get him. I wasn't as huge of a fan of this because there were just other guys I liked. But hey, one thing he's really good at is stopping the run. He's elite at that. He also is really good at pass rush rate, 12.2%. So you know what? If this is someone Jim Schwartz really wanted, I'm not going to doubt Jim Schwartz, and I'm going to trust him with this pick that he's going to be able to get the best out of him because Ika was projected a first rounder going into this coming season. So just something to keep in mind with him.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I said on the show I wasn't crazy about Ika. I saw the comps to Danny Shelton. That's who his comps from the NFL was, and that's nothing against Danny Shelton. He had a nice career. But when I saw the way Jim Schwartz reacted and interacted with him, I was like, okay, if Jim Schwartz wants this guy, go get Jim Schwartz this guy.